Hey, something to contemplate about and just consider for entertainment purposes only. Let your imagination go wild on this kind of these concepts. So imagine if you accept the fact of reincarnation. Just imagine that for a minute. If you accept that, and that each time you're reincarnating, you're trying to resolve some of the issues faced with your last personality and then the preceding personality, because that's called, that's what we do when we're kindergarteners, and we kind of move up in our knowledge and such. So consider if you in the 1600s you were a serial killer. Consider this for a minute. You were a serial killer in the 1600s, and going around at at all hours of the night, creeping around. I think they called them a they called I mean let's say they called someone a wolf. Like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, creeping around through the night, killing people and raping women and children. Um, you got tired of your wife, and so you decided to kill her by poisoning her, and then you conceive a child from your sister, probably. Yeah, I think from your sister, and then you two of you end up taking care of that baby together. This is a good plot. I'm just saying, that's why I keep repeating it. But anyway, as you if you have, and the way they had to stop this wolf in sheep's clothing, also known as a serial killer, uh, they executed him by cutting his head off. Whew. Damn, right? So with that pattern of that type of sick, narcissistic kind of personality, a serial killer, chances are, if they are still alive today in our current century, 21st century, and chances are, how they will evolve is they're going to continue to be the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, they're going to be consider themselves this perfect specimen of a person. Okay, yeah, but to look at them, they see in the eyes of others that he's grotesque. Yet he's charming, he's manipulative, he's flashy. He knows how to blend in a lot of cultures. He because of that type of persona that they have. They know how to blend in certain uh, cultures very well. Smiling real big. Give you the illusion. That they are. I mean, they are someone you should seek to be. You know. Um, so they swivel. Well, slither. Let me not disrespect snakes like that. I'm sorry to the snakes for disrespecting you that way. But anyway, they know how to. They just know how to get through people through manipulation to get them to do their dirty deeds. Now, instead of this person being the serial killer, he doesn't want to get caught this time and get his head cut off again. So what he does is he incorporates others to do his dirty deeds. You know what I mean? Manipulation. Okay, and anytime he can get some sort of power, he's going to utilize that power to the utmost to destroy people. You know, and with his manipulation, and creating illusions of power, and walking around dressed very dressed not very nice, but just dressed nice to some people. I can give a fuck about them. I'm not into all of that. Um, but he's able to bring people in, having a party, having a good time, all in illusions to as victims, because this person likes to find the easy path to success, and it's usually through pyramid schemes. You know what I mean? Creating an illusion of how, if you do this formula, This is what's going to happen to you if you try this formula. This is going to happen. They're very good at what they do, in that manipulation and such. And oh my God, if you give this person any more power than they deserve, which they usually can do, they'll utilize factors of death penalties to do their dirty deeds. They'll utilize mind control. They'll utilize, in other words, getting others to do their due diligence while they just sit at the dining table and watch everything unfold on television, and eating and having a good old time. That's a great plot too to consider. So the fact of the matter is, though, in all honesty and seriousness, if that's how that particular type of personality will just exist, but they elevate how they kill people, whether it's poison, whether it's pushing people downstairs, or fucking up the atmosphere with satellite. I mean, the death penalty, using that. It's just various means of manipulation and control, and the ability to be able to pull, these unsuspecting, lack of confidence, lack of direction type of people. They love to get them to do their work. Secretly working in the woods, preparing for war and prepare for destruction, and getting that all organized perfectly. Wow. Now, if you don't want to use that as a plot, that's on you. Peace and love. I'll be back.